Senator Rolison, if you'd like to come up to the stage, please. This is a token of our appreciation. This is a token of our appreciation for all the work Rob Rolison did for the city of Poughkeepsie. Just happens to be very close to the one that was presented to his father years ago while he was a state senator, in appreciation of all his work. So we'd like Rob to accept this at this time. This is from the fire department, and the union Local 596 contributed to this. Thank you.
Hey.
I don't know what to say other than thank you on behalf not just of me as the former mayor. I was lucky to be mayor, but also to have the staff in all of the departments that have supported this fire department. As Chief Franco said, my dad, besides being a state senator, was a firefighter himself. He loved the fire service. He was one of the first guys to have a plectron in his car. My mother got it for him, and he was absolutely thrilled when that came under the Christmas tree one year in the early 1970s. And he would take me as a kid. We would chase fires all over the county and across the river. When there was something of significance, we would go. And that started my love affair with the fire service, just like he had. He was a life member of Croft Corners. I joined Croft Corners at the age of 18, because you had to be 18 then to be a volunteer firefighter, and I spent 14 years as an active volunteer. And my dad, when he went to Albany, he would tell me about Albany FD, going places, going by the Capitol, and he'd chase those trucks. And then the same thing in the city, when the arterials were built, his law office was at the corner of Mill and Catherine, and he'd come home and he'd say, Robert, you wouldn't believe they came up the arterial the wrong way again, you know, just putting people on the sidewalk. Because the firehouse used to be at City Hall for engine one and then truck one. And so he was able to secure monies to buy fire apparatus for the city when they were struggling to do that. And I remember down at Clover Street when they dedicated, I think it was engine one, he was able to get, and there was a plaque on there. I can tell you, my dad was never one for accolades, and I am very similar to him, but he was so taken and so honored to have that plaque on the side of those rigs. And when he got the fire helmet, that was a whole other thing for him. And then there was a fire at his law office, and it essentially destroyed the interior of the building, and he lost many, many things in that fire, and one was the helmet. So the year before he passed away, he was invited to the annual union meeting at the Grand Hotel, their awards banquet. And I went with him, and he got another helmet. And he said to me that night, I'll never forget this, and I could just tell, right? I mean, I was thrilled for him, but he was so happy to get that helmet. And he told me, he said, you know, Rob, he said, this was one of the greatest things that's ever happened to me. So to Poughkeepsie Fire, Local 596, thank you. Thank you for what you've always done for my dad, to make him feel like a kid chasing fire trucks, just like I still do. I will always remember that night at the Grand. I will always remember this day here at Rebel 32. But I know you know this, but I need to say this, is that this will be going to Albany with me. along with Dad's helmet. And you will always, always have a steadfast supporter for this fire department and every first responder in the state of New York. Thank you very much.